I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to talk about this. It's fine.
Oh, it's the lawn thing again.
With the grass there, but it's okay to let me mow my yard right here. Okay?
Yeah, it is.
What? Dude, like, again, like, why won't you let him mow your lawn?
So, can you please let me mow my yard right now?
This you can mow. That you can.
It's my yard.
I know it's
so I'm going to mow.
Are you going to spray for weeds, you mother?
I don't care what you do.
No, are you
Why
going
do you
to?
care what I do?
Because I put money in it. You never put
Then stop putting money on it.
Let's just say, like, it was your lawn. Let's just say it was this dude's lawn. I'd be like, okay. you wanna mow this? Sure. You know, like, this guy can go on thinking that it's his lawn. He can think that he has to mow it all he wants. If he just keeps mowing my lawn, I'm like, all right, no problem, bro. Like, I'll look the other way, right? It's just like, that's just free labor.
This is my landlord.
Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, he's smelling the pillow?
I was away for a couple days. What the heck is he doing?
That's so invasion of privacy, that's terrible. Don't smell someone's pillows. Yo, get out of the bed. That's it? He's just like, alright. Uh-oh. Oh, he's moving quick, yeah. Oh, hey, I was just looking at the, this outlet there, just making sure it has electricity in it. Don't smell someone's clothes, don't smell anybody's anything. You know what I mean? Like, that's gross. That's really creepy. Why tuck your shirt in too? You know what I mean? If you're gonna be gross, just be a gross person. Don't have the illusion that you're a responsible, you know, early riser. I don't like this at all. That's creepy, really creepy. Imagine coming home and your bed's all weird, it's all different. You're like, well, I don't own a pet, so nothing, who's in my bed? That's awful. I hope they're not bugs. Oh gosh, I'm itchy. Tenant evicted after 25 years. All right, 25 years of paying your rent, good stuff. Oh no, is that mold? I'm itchy watching that. Is that spore mold? You're just breathing that in for 25 years and you're alive? That's a superhuman, that's an X-Men. We need to find him.
You don't even know the law, you dummy. Why don't you bring the cops here? I would love to have the cops talk to you and tell you what the law is. Okay? And ask them if you're allowed to park on someone else's property.
Oh,
Marlene? What? Did you give me the right to park out
where is
there?
he parked though?
I said you could when you're coming and going. I didn't give you right for that car, but I don't think...
Dude, like, there were multiple people that when he moved the camera, I was like, who is that person over there?
Honestly, we have a problem. Honestly.
Well, honestly, Marlene, if it's being a problem to your tenants, I think it is a problem.
Where is the car? That's what we got to see, guys. Where is the vehicle, you know? Because that really does, that's what all this boils down to is where's the car? Is it on your lawn? Is it in your driveway? Is it just parked out front? Like, this could go either way, you know? Comment down below. What side you repping with on this one?
Scammed us, the entire house, and then she moved her things in. Illegally lived up there. Okay, in the attic. That's terrifying. All right, that's it. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, that's not fair at all. You gotta be paying rent. If you're using some of the house, there's some sort of agreement financially there. You know, you can't just be like, you pay everything, but I get the kitchen. That's also very scary. Living in the attic, you're just like doing homework, just here. Here's something upstairs? That's terrifying.
So I'm out here at the 32 unit where we finally were able to evict a tenant that has not been paying rent for 8+ months, and he's left this place a complete mess.
8 months? Ooh, roaches. Okay. Ooh, gotta get the food off the floor. That's number one.
All over here.
I've lived in some places with roaches. I've lived in 3 places with roaches off the top of my head right now. I swear to God. They're okay. They don't bite. Spiders are worse. What would you have, a house infested with roaches or a house infested with arachnids? Easy. Okay, that's a lot of fruit flies. I put the bananas in the microwave. They never get them. They haven't figured that one out yet. You gotta pay your rent. Like, why are people not paying rent? 2 days after, you know what I mean? Email, hi, just a nice email. Hello, this is the landlord. Did you forget something? End of the month, first and last, that's why they get it right off the bat.
Don't you get on my driveway? Don't you get on my driveway?
Out of your driveway? I mean, isn't he helping mow your lawn? Oh, but then he's gonna do this. Why is this even a problem, guys?
I need to know this, Martha, because you're obviously not going to mow it.
Okay.
You're taking care of your property and you're not starting.
I always have, and I always will.
Yeah, that's why you got $90,000 in fines.
And that makes you happy?
You know, Martha over here I don't understand why you're filming him mow your, like shouldn't you be happy?
It made me happy.
It makes you happy? It makes you happy?
Like what? Sure, like I'd be like, oh dude, like literally, like thank you for getting to that, man. Like now it's like my little property plus your property looks better. Like I appreciate you taking care of that, you know? Like I don't know why there's like bad blood here. It's literally like, dude, like you want a beer? Like let me get you something for doing that. Like appreciate it, you know? Like it never needed to get to this. If you would have said that to this dude, I guaranteed he would have been like, oh yeah, no problem, man. Like, but it's, you come out with your camera, you're filming him, and it's just like, yeah, of course we're gonna have this altercation, and like it never needed to get to this point.
She must be lovely.
Why are you yelling all doors? Because this is not what I expected of you.
Okay.
I need.
This is pretty intense.
Oh, she's getting really defensive because she's wrong. I love it. This is great. You know what this is called? Caught red-handed. That's what it's called.
What's intense about this?
I just don't think.
Take a picture.
I think it's really inappropriate that you're looking through all our stuff.
It fell over.
Did not
okay,
fall
I'm
over.
moving this
That's
over
really
here.
inappropriate.
You can see it's fallen over.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not going through your stuff. It fell over.
That's good.
And I'm
Just
trying
stay
to
calm,
repair
no
this
swearing.
and move
Perfect.
that chair that's in that doorway. It won't come through.
I really wish you would stop yelling at me right now.
If you're not gonna do the laundry, don't go through my laundry. If you're touching my laundry, smelling my socks, moving things, throw a load in, you know what I mean? Help me out. That's, it's always the people getting really loud or getting really defensive that are wrong, you know what I mean? It fell, what do you mean? You shouldn't be doing this. It's like, it's a book. I read books, that's a book. Why wouldn't I have that? Strange. Can be a little entitled. They think, I understand it's their space, but it's a shared space. It's a shared, paid-for space.
This tenant and her kids wrote all over the walls and built an extra room in the garage.
All right, here we go, innovative. Some good drywall. All right, art, I like it.
It's giving very much PC, and I don't care about other people's stuff.
Very much pissy? Pissy? Like it smells pissy? Okay, so you're not supposed to do that, obviously. You're building another wall, building another room. What is this, a university campus? You can't do that, it's illegal. Very illegal. Oh no, what a mess. That's a hoarder house right there. All right, dude, this is TLC Hoarders. This is my favorite show ever. Channel 47, I'd sit up with my mom, get a big bowl of popcorn and watch Hoarders for like 13 hours on reruns. This is awesome. This is terrible. You need a shovel to get all that. Or a dump truck. How do you have this much stuff anyway? That's too much. You need to watch some hoarding, some folding, some shows. What's that show? Oh, it's Marie Kelly, I think it's on Netflix. It's Organization. Lots out there. There's lots to choose from. Here we go.
I tell you, is the dog's gonna bite someone.
She's not, though.
You need to get her some help.
She doesn't need help.
Yes, she does.
She's a brilliant.
She was all the way up here in my driveway wanting to bite me, showing all the signs of aggression. What is that?
I just don't really know like how to handle this situation, you know?
She's not an aggressive animal.
She was to me.
She's very sweet.
You don't get it.
Okay.
I can't help you get it. Okay? I can't go out in my backyard without her barking at me.
Like, you're entitled to your opinion, and I'm sorry that you feel that way. Like, I'm just sorry that you feel that way. Like, I hope that my dog, we didn't see the dog, so it's impossible for me to say, like, whether or not he's right or he's wrong in this situation. We didn't see the dog, or maybe it is, like, Superman saying, like, massive German Shepherd that's coming after this dude. I doubt that is the case, though. But it's like, how do you handle something like this? You know, it's like, I'm not gonna get rid of my dog because you feel uncomfortable. If she did go and bite you, like, that's something else entirely. But I guess just, like, try to keep her in your backyard. But, like, damn, like, why do we gotta be like this, man? Why do we gotta be like this?
Popo right there. That came and told me to have a good night.
What
no, I'm not doing nothing wrong.
You punched me in the eye.
She did? Oh, you're going to jail! Wow! Really? No, let's not do that. It'll get blurred, but whatever. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Top 10 Central. I'm your host for this one, Joss Woodard, and we're checking out some of the worst neighbors you would never want to live by. You might live by them, but you don't want to. Have you ever had a bad neighbor? I definitely have. Let me know your story in the comments if you have.
You know.
You own this house? You own this house?
Get the f off my property.
Own this house?
Get the f off my property.
Language. Do you own this house?
This is not my house.
It is not. So you shut the f up, you little motherfucker.
You own this house?
Go get a job.
I have a job. I'm babysitting for my mom, you dumb
You know what?
I've got my own apartment. I've got my own fucking house. I've got my own car. Yes, you're fucking stupid. You don't know shit.
Stupid.
Wow. Good morning. Neighbor from hell. That's okay. The phone in the hand, police probably on their line. Your 911 operator just listening to that, like, what the f is going on? Completely inappropriate. No need to. And the way they're talking, it sounds like they've been at it before. So I can't really tell who's the bad guy here, but just leave them alone. Stop it.
You laugh. I told them all about you. You're a moron. A stupid moron. Are you fuck? Hey, with buddy? You having a good time with him, huh? You're just jealous because I'm not paying rent. Get over it. And you're a fucking alcoholic.
Wow, there's a lot of obscenities being thrown around here, and like, I have no idea what the point is or why you're even here in the first place. Are you paying rent? Are you collecting rent? Is she with somebody that like you want to be with? I don't even know anymore, guys, but this is a person that came from literal hell. And can you imagine having to come home from work and seeing this message and being like, God damn it, I have to deal with this crap right now? Again, I don't know the circumstances, but like, not cool.
Well, you know, you guys had a party the other day, and you guys were all over our back lawn. So, and we don't say a word.
Look, your wife has instigated this with the kids. She sent them over here on purpose to antagonize me.
All I'm telling you is,
I'm in kidney
we've
failure,
been fair.
I'm in liver failure, and I don't need this harassment from you guys. I live here alone.
I will call Glenn.
Oh my gosh.
I don't do anything wrong. Call Glenn. Micromanage
You've had people all over our yard back here.
I had my grandson.
And we haven't said a word.
Oh my
gosh. All your
gosh.
stuff piled over on our lawn the other day. It doesn't matter. We have been fine.
Your wife is not fine.
You're the one that is creating the problem.
I am not creating the problem.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. Your kids come over here purposely and antagonize my dog because your wife has sent him over here. I've heard her out there.
What is happening?
We had a party last summer, and you guys have had a party.
I live here alone. I don't trust.
Well,
I don't cause trouble with
and
them.
have a talk with you.
Please do.
Oh my gosh. At first when this started and he was like, you had a party and people on my lawn, I thought it was gonna be like some college students or something. No. They're talking about grandkids, which just shows, you know, no offense, but their age. Y'all are fighting over this? The poor woman said she had liver failure and that she doesn't need this, and she had her grandkids over. I hate to say it, but when people get older, they get more bitter. I mean, I'm almost 30 and I'm way more bitter now than I was in my early 20s.
That you don't belong in this development.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your name?
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I'm not telling you. Yeah.
Okay, where do you live?
Why would we tell you any of this?
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you.
Where do you live?
I'm not telling you.
Okay, not a problem. I'm gonna call the gate and have you all arrested.
Okay.
You do not deserve to be in here.
Okay. Okay, but you're coming out 15-year-olds.
So you're gonna hit us with the car.
Because you're 15 years old, you could marry in Mississippi or Alabama.
Did you hear that? That's knuckin' fudge, feller. What did you say? You don't belong in this gated community. It sounds like what he was saying. Could be a racism, could not be a racism. Maybe some rowdy teenagers. I don't know. I'm gonna hope they were rowdy teenagers and that wasn't a racism. Second of all, they don't gotta tell you nothing, bro. They gotta tell you nothing. They're gonna tell you nothing.
Okay, so was that a camera or was that an actual puppet show? Can we just look at that one more time, Chris? Huh. Okay. So if that was a camera, then that's definitely really messed up. And what the hell is that? I think it's just a puppet. And that's actually awesome if that's just a puppet. If I had a neighbor who straight up would like put on a puppet show for my dog, like that would just be so cool in my opinion. That's so cute. Are you kidding me? Like I'm getting like cute like old man vibes, like grandpa levels of stuff right now. Like honestly, my grandpa would do something like that. As long as there's not a camera in it or it's like we're not trying to steal the dog. Like there's another thing right here, but that's really cool, man. I think that's awesome.
Ouch, my ears.
मेरे लगा मेरे तू गल कर हुन
Holy moly, how many people are in this fight?
हुन मेरे बट्टा लगा इथे तेरी कुड़ी ने मारया कितना बट्टा है मैं आने आया इथे बट्टा बट्टा तू आम चके दे
Chris, you can stop it.
नहीं मारया तेरी कुड़ी ने
Y'all, I can pretend to know what's happening, but no one in the video is speaking English, and I don't know what the heck is being said. There's a lot of yelling, there's a lot of people, and there's a lot of different languages. I don't know what you all could be fighting about as neighbors, but that just seems like a lot. And they're all adults. You would think like maybe college students would fight or something, but like adults, like what are you mad about?
You hear that noise?
Yeah.
That's the noise of a loser neighbor.
Oh my gosh.
I think it's our neighbor, please.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because sometimes they like music.
Let's listen to it. This is at 1 something in the day.
It is very loud.
Like care in the world.
Yeah.
This is white trash.
Oh, I
at
don't.
its
Okay.
finest.
I guess yeah.
Driving that stinky cheap car.
I mean,
I just say
blasting this music.
I just don't think that's necessary. Like, okay, listen, the music's loud, because I can hear it. But like, she's literally with her young child who's repeating what she's saying, and she's saying words like white trash and cheap car and things like that. It's like, we don't need to be saying that, especially teaching your kid those words. It has nothing to do with the color of their skin. Also, their house is nice. So you're like, oh, cheap car, they're so poor, this loser. It's like, bro, do you see the house the music's coming out of? That place is nice. And the car. The car is nicer than cars I've had.
Yeah.
It's not your property.
It's not off my property.
It's not your property. Half of this yard is not yours.
This is my property.
Hit me, would you?
I won't. Because
Hit
that's
me.
what you want.
Hit me.
That's what you want. I'm not gonna hit
I'm
you.
letting Perry out of the house.
You're not gonna come in my fucking yard when Heather already.
Call her! Call her! Call her! You're not taking half of a dying man's yard!
I'm gonna say I feel like she was a little young to be a Karen. Looked like it was some trailer park stuff, which, hey, I can relate to that, fella. Don't you worry about that. I'm from a similar area. But usually people don't fight over like, what was it, like, 5 meters of yard? You know what I mean? Like, just got like, half a yard. There's nothing in the yard. It's like an alleyway. Like, what are you fighting over? The tree? That's this a nice tree right here. This tree? It's my tree. What are you gonna do about it? It's my tree.
All I want to do is lay by my pool.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
4th of July, hang out. But no, every holiday, this guy decides to cut his grass right in the middle of the day. Don't get up early and do it so people can enjoy their holiday. No, wait till 1 o'clock in the afternoon when people want to be outside with their family.
Okay, so I'm 1000% against the person in this clip, frankly. Like, that is up and ridiculous. That's his lawn, and he's cutting it in the middle of the day, and you're getting upset about this? Most people get upset when they cut it early in the morning because they're gonna wake you up. Like, I'm sorry, lady, that you happen to have a neighbor who happens to take care of his lawn on the only day that he probably has off to do that. Like, I don't think that there was anything wrong with that at all. The person behind the camera, honestly, like, I don't like you at all. You're so entitled if you think that you just own like this airspace around you at literally 1 in the afternoon. You can still go out and enjoy your pool. Just, oh my God, that actually pisses me off, guys. That one pissed me off.
I don't care. I'm on my property. I can videotape you anywhere in this world or in this country. Follow up, read, watch TV.
Oh, wow.
Okay. I'll show this to everybody at my work because I tell them all about you every day. So I want them to see what I deal with every day.
What's happening? This is so stupid.
Yeah, you say whatever you want. I'm just going to tape you.
What? You have a good evening, young man.
You too.
And while you're videotaping,
Uh-huh.
stand out there to the popo.
That you said I was burning shingles and there's no shingles on the roof because there was no roof. You're an idiot now. Okay, keep going, keep going. I got a lot of people I'm going to show this to, so keep going. They all know about you. Go, keep going. Every day it's a story. What'd your neighbor do yesterday?
Span out to the popo.
There's the popo right there.
I
that came and told me to have a good night.
What
and that I'm
is
not doing
this?
nothing wrong. So screw you, buddy.
What?
Screw you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hmm?
Was this even an argument though? I've never seen someone so calm. Okay, okay. Like he just said about 3 different like varieties of words. He was very calm, but annoying, but calm. I was expecting like a little more heat by how he was making that guy sound, but he's like, all right, okay. I don't know, where's the heat?
I mean, that's what you do.
Right? Where am I at?
I mean, are you out of work, so you're bored?
Where am I at?
Why did you send Tyler down? I mean, it seems like...
Why did you send Tyler down to my house with a stick?
He didn't come down with...
Wait. Where did I get the stick from?
They were playing.
Wait.
When I came down,
You sent...
you had Tyler tied up with those ropes.
You sent Tyler down to my house.
Send him down with
What do you have in your hand?
You know what?
What do you have in your
We're trying to
hand?
Make something worse out of it.
What does she have in her hand? Why did Tyler have a stick? Find out on the next episode of Crazy Karens. Yeah, I don't. What was that even? Tyler had a stick.
Really leave my house for my kids to play. They can't play in the road because she stops them and puts violations on my door. I can't have a dog that barks. I can't have a dog that whines. But all these other people have dogs and they bark, and you can't even walk down the street without them barking your head off out of their own house. But my dog can't make a noise?
Dogs bark. Like, I hate people who are like, tell your dog to stop doing what dogs do.
Your dog was on the back step barking and it tore up.
And yet now you're telling me I have more trash on my... I have no tools in my porch. But look at Bruce's. Bruce has a bike. Why is he allowed? Why are they allowed a moped on their porch, but I can't have bikes for my children? I'm only allowed 2. I have 4 kids. But I can only have 2 bikes.
Be a police officer. If you're gonna be a Karen, you could also be a police officer. Help people out, see what people are doing. If you're an involved person and like getting involved in people's stuff, sticking your nose in people's business, tell them what they should and shouldn't do, read the law book, read the code book, and then try and do that. Try and do some good. I can just tell by the stance alone that she said something that is mean. She's saying I would be very annoyed too. Dogs bark, kids ride bikes. Like, I don't understand what's the problem.
Worked so hard to build this house only for scumbag renters to not pay rent for the past 4 months, and the Ontario Landlord Tenant Board is backed up 6 months.
Gotta pay rent. End of the month. 2 days before, that's when my heart starts getting beaten fast. I know rent's coming up. Ooh, gotta switch some numbers over. There we go. Gotta pay rent. It's part of the agreement. Hey, can I live here? Yeah, it costs you though. All right, I'll pay the cost to live here. Deal. How do they evict you nowadays? They call the cops, they come in, kick down a door.
Yeah, it will be.
It will be going down. So what contract do we have? We'll go down to the magistrate office.
You want to know what contract we have?
Yeah, we'll see down at the magistrate office.
Oh, dudes, yeah, we gotta see the contract.
You owe me $40,300 for 3 years worth of work for Windead Activewear.
I never signed a contract for you for nothing for that much. Good, keep doing that because I'm gonna call the police. Go ahead, damage stuff.
You're talking about a contract, lady. Like, you gotta, if you want to really like be bringing in the legal documents into this thing, then the way that you do it is you go, here's the contract. There's the 40 grand. This is how much you owe me right here. You know, it's like when you don't have that, like you're carrying your like freaking Chihuahua instead or whatever freaking dog that is. You know, it's like that's not the contract. This is not gonna work the way that you're going about doing this.
Oh yeah, a little snooping around, eh? What's under there? Where's the Fruit Loops? You know? Threw my belongings in my flat while I'm at work. All right, definitely the UK. The freezer, or the ice box. The ice box, she's gone through my ice box. There we are. What are you gonna steal in there? There's nothing. Is that a microwave? Maybe she smells something good cooking. Yeah, don't go rummaging. You rummage through some stuff, you're gonna find some stuff, you know what I mean? Always leave a note just says, caught ya. And then you open it, you're like, oh. No, I didn't see what's in there. You don't wanna go through people's sock drawers or things in their rooms, you know what I mean? You never know what you're gonna find. You should best not to snoop. Don't snoop.
I was nothing but nice to you. Nothing. I fed you. I gave you drinks.
Well,
I
have I
talked
done
to you.
nothing?
I did nothing but nice to you. Nothing
You have
but
not.
nice.
I asked you nicely to go the over there.
Okay, I mean, clearly she was being loud of some sort, like that's what was going on in your noise complaint.
Yeah, but this is
And you
my
want
apartment.
to tell me it's my problem? That's the second time your dumb ass done that to me.
Did what?
Your dumb that's a personal problem. I gotta work. You don't work, okay? Hardly. And you're gonna tell me it's my to go and put earplugs in?
you for it.
Once again, we gotta actually see how loud she's being, to warrant this level of behavior. How loud and how often, you know, those are the key statistics into this math equation that we have going on here of Karen-ness and wildness and whatever.
The eviction appears to be going to plan, but the women are in shock.
I stay here, in the street.
That's sad. There's nowhere to go.
Of this house. Because I don't have another... Nothing.
Give him a chance. I don't even know what to say on that one.
Known to the team, the woman on the phone has changed her mind about leaving.
No one else goes in there.
And she asks the other women to do the same. The woman who started the sit-in also leaves of her own accord.
There's only one left in here now, and I just shut the door.
See, seems like a show I'd watch, first off. I love the narration. And we're outside. Tracy's gone outside, and the camera crew's run down the street after her. It's like, I love it. This is the difficult decision. You have to pay your rent, but like, you gotta give people places to live. We also need to come together as a community and get some more shelters going. 100%. I'm down for that.
No.
You have 2 seconds.
What?
Give me the Wi-Fi. I need the Wi-Fi.
God. You are an insane person. Wow, yeah, you're an insane person. That's true to the title of this video, guys. There's no saving grace in this one at all. Like, it's like, there's nothing else needed in this equation. No, you're nuts. She's been stealing your Wi-Fi, and then you change the password, probably because you don't want her stealing your Wi-Fi anymore, and then for her to come over here and like demand it, get out of here. Get out of here, lady.
We've signed a year-long tenancy to live in a SH, so I'm guessing that's not a nice word. Yeah, this is, it's got a nice deck. It's got nice greenery. I mean, I'm looking at the glass half full here, you know? Okay. Yeah. This looks like every university apartment ever. Like, I don't get it. It's just kind of like what you get for what you pay. You know what I mean? Like, it looks, if this is a university town, spot on. Throw some posters of Van Halen or like Greta Van Fleet over top of the holes. You're good. Not bad. A couple DIYs, do it yourselves. You're gonna learn something at the same time. Handy with some tools. Maybe a walkthrough before you sign anything would be good.
Just last a bit.
Oh. And we're destroying property now. We are destroying property. I hope that's your pool, buddy, but I doubt that it is.
That's gonna go in their yard and like their house and everything.
Oh. Oh no, it is his. And now he's just, oh my God. Okay, yeah, okay. Few questions here. One, if that's your pool, why are you doing that to your pool? And then, yeah, 2, like, we didn't think ahead a little bit here, guys? Like, we didn't think that maybe there's a better way about going about doing this? Because you're literally about to flood their home. Like, that is going directly into their freaking basement. This is going to cost you dollars. Wow, this was poor thought out. Done.
No, when you give somebody 24 hours notice and get a response, you have not done that to anyone.
Landlord.
You haven't, exactly,
Landlord
you have not
agreement.
given anyone 24 hours notice. You texted at 2 o'clock. It is now 3. You don't get to decide when you get to show up for an inspection that is not even necessary. We are leaving on the 31st. And until then, whatever you guys have decided can be done. Can be done, but you do not get to open my front door when I'm a woman home alone. And open my front door, Christian.
Yeah, Christian shouldn't be doing that. Christian should be emailing, waiting for a response. Yeah, you can't just be walking into people's houses. That's snooping, that's stealing, that's breaking and entering. I was seeing an apartment once at a university, this guy opened the door and the guy was sleeping in there. And he's like, this is your room. Do you like it? And I was like, does it come with the guy sleeping in there? Because if he's cool to move out, I'm cool to move in, you know? I don't like when they do that. It's not very fair. Feels like you don't own the place all of a sudden. Trying to make it your own, you know?
Access for mount.
When does it appear you get evicted?
So
That's
on this episode of Cops.
it's harassment.
Well, the way I look at it, I don't see a camera pointed at your. I see
That
a camera
one
that is pointed right here, and I see a camera that is pointed straight
That's
down.
good. That loud bird, it sounds Canadian too. Just like so loud. It's like 6 a.m. You're just like, wah, 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 wah. That's terrible.
And what's
That's a loud bird. That's the loudest bird I've ever heard in my
all
life.
day long. Watch YouTube. tons of it happens. There's nothing I can do about that when you're recording it. Just like I have a recorder on, I have a camera in that car, I have a camera in that car. Because everything comes down to cameras today.
He said down here. He said this sounds Canadian for sure.
Probably just wear it. These violations.
I don't know what really is going on here. Looks like a nice property. It looks like Barrie. That's my best guess there. Innisville house, you know, somewhere up there. Okay, just a good conversation. You gotta work it out. You gotta work these agreements out with your landlord. If you're making an income, you gotta pay for the electricity, you gotta pay for the lights, you gotta pay for where you're staying. Nothing's free.
Good morning, neighborhood. We'd like to congratulate the Georgia Bulldogs on their fine SEC victory last night. And I'd particularly like to say go Dogs to my neighbors, the Faulkners.
What in the holy, like literally, like what hell did I wake up in today?
It's 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. I just wanted to see if y'all could give us a shout out. Go Dogs!
What?
Huh? We beat the dog crap out of you. Huh?
What the hell?
Well, wake up!
If my neighbor was doing that, like, no. Do you imagine the resale value on your house just by having that individual next to it? Like, this is pennies now. Like, your $1 million home is now worth like literally nothing because that dude is living right next to you doing this every freaking day. Get out of here, bro.
Wind blew the fence over into her garden a bit. So Nutty decided to break the lock.
Yo, yeah, like this doesn't look like it's just a garage cam. This looks like somebody's actually filming here, and I'm like, why aren't you doing something about it? You know, like go and like deal with that. You know, like if she's straight up like breaking down your fence because she's pissed off at the wind, like I don't even understand these people, man. It's like your quarrel is literally not with your neighbor, it's with the wind, it's with the fence. Like maybe you should have built a better fence then if you didn't want it falling on your garden when the wind blows.
No, I'm not explaining nothing.
See that
Listen,
red fence post over
listen,
there? The
I have
cops
no
have already
idea
seen
what
it
you're
and
talking-
been there.
That's fine.
That red fence post matches the paint on your property over there.
That's fine.
And we seen you move it.
Okay.
What?
I told you before I didn't do it. Say what?
You're done.
What do you mean I'm done?
You're done. You don't know who I know.
Oh.
Call your boys. Call your Porsche boy. I know where he lives.
You gotta step up.
Right
off my
across
property.
the
property. You gotta get off my property.
right across the bridge there at Gulfstream. I know where that
You
lives.
smell like alcohol.
Oh boy.
Mother, because they seen it all. They're up your.
Okay.
You want to play games and change my fence posts?
Listen, I'm not doing anything. You're totally
crazy.
crazy.
See who drives nails from this side of the fence into that side.
That's a whole lot going on. This is all over a fence post or something, but it's a different thing. Like he's throwing threats. He's like, roll up with your boys and I got mine. And it's like, all right, we don't, like, let's grow up here. And two, he's like, he smells like alcohol. And it's like, but is he driving? Was that his car? Because then I'm concerned for other people if he's drunk. So yeah, a lot of problems here.
I've asked you nicely. I'm not gonna ask again.
This is my property. This has been my property before you moved in.
No, when I moved in, you told me your property line was 6 inches off of your flower bed there.
No, I did not say
That puts you well into a foot into my property.
a lawnmower swipe is what I had.
Well, you told me 6 inches. That's all right. I'm gonna hire a surveyor.
There's ways to deal with this. And if he's really gonna call a surveyor to measure something, I mean, it should be on the deed, right? It should be like in the property, like the property. I feel like it should be. I'm assuming people keep those documents. I'm pretty bad with keeping my paperwork too, but it's just, there's better ways to deal with things than just screaming and yelling at each other. But thanks for the internet content though, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
What the hell are you doing, lady? What the hell are you doing? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? No, don't come in. Don't want you in here. Huh. Okay, that's, yeah, no, definitely questionable actions right there going on. I have no idea what the hell, like, stamping at there. Like, I don't even know what they had. But yeah, that is definitely questionable, and you are gonna get trespassing for that, for sure. I would be on it right away. Boom, here it is.
Cop show up here today. You punched me in the eye and the back. She seen this?
She did?
You know that you did. Yes, you did.
Ready to go to jail. Never mind.
Oh my gosh.
Are you gonna lie to a cop? Are you gonna lie to the cop like you're lying to us? Do you think that I wasn't standing right here and so was my brother and so was Al? Yes, you hit him. Are you crazy?
After he threw my dog down the hill?
Yes, that's when. Do it again. I got you on video right now, you crazy. You're going to jail.
Wow.
Really? You just hit him too, so try again. You are abusive. You're abusive and violent, and you leave us alone now, I will not report you. But if you keep on with this, you're going to jail.
Wow.
Yes, I did.
That was the heat that I was talking about, y'all. That was crazy.
It was crazy, dude.
She threw a punch at her husband, missed, by the way, and literally said, I can, that's my husband. What? Just because it's your husband? Oh my God. That is an aggressive old lady. I wouldn't mess with her. Mm-mm.
We'll wait for the cops together. Because technically, I can play my music until 9 o'clock. Read your lease. Then go ahead and do it. Then don't have nobody knocking on my goddamn door. When I don't give a you got music. Let me tell you something. Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. I don't give a about Jody. She don't have nothing to do with this. I'm talking about you. I don't want to hear the music. I don't want to hear you. Don't have nobody knock on my goddamn door no more.
I mean that's the key to it. Mind your own business. If she I'm assuming the bylaw of that area is 9 o'clock. Lawyer Chetty says, yeah, go ahead. If you're not playing music loud after 9 o'clock, it's fine. That's okay. And the key words, mind your business.
That's something that shouldn't make you nervous, but it does.
Running out of poop bags when I take my dog for a long walk legit gives me anxiety. So the way it plays out in my head, like we're going for a walk and he takes a poop, but I don't have a bag. So then I'm like, well, I gotta go home and get a bag. But the neighbor watching from their like window or door doesn't know that I'm gonna come back and pick up the poop. So they think I'm gonna leave it there. They're like, hey, what are you doing? But I'm so far away and I can't explain to them like, hey, I'm gonna be right back and pick up the poop. And then the neighbor gets in the neighborhood Facebook page and he's like, handsome bug guy doesn't pick up poop. JK on the handsome part. That's why I carry plenty of these.
Hey, you know what? That's not a horrible thing to be anxious about, because clearly people in Toronto do not care about that at all. I am a runner, I like to go running, and the amount of times I have been this close into stepping in like a piece of dog poo just literally on the sidewalk, like not even like in a park or like on some grass, like just on the sidewalk is uncanny. So even though like my dude is like getting a little anxious about the neighbors and everything like that, and that'd be pretty extra if the neighbors put him on a Facebook page if this actually happened. I'm happy that he's got the bags. You know, this is thinking ahead, folks. Let's do more of that.
Keep on.
Yeah,
Hit me.
Keep on.
I want you to go to jail.
No, let's not do that.
Hey, bro, let it go, bro.
No, you don't make the right one, mother.
Oh, wow.
Guess what? I don't think you know who I am and what I do out here. Now take this off my grass.
Stop spraying our people's stuff.
That ain't your stuff. That's the road, mother. Get off my
Bro, we can't finish this shit. She out here. Oh, damn, we got to watch this shit, bro.
Oh my gosh.
You're not allowed to park up here and block and you're not allowed to be on my property.
That's too much.
Jail guard and
It's just too much.
and I'm gonna sue your
Okay, that was a lot. It started out very serious. I was like, oh my, I was very concerned that hands might have been thrown. They were provoking, they were talking about they wanted them to so that the other person could go to jail. I'm just happy that he stepped away. He did the right thing. And then she just went off. Honestly, I kind of tuned her out halfway because she was just yelling a bunch of nonsense about her garden or something.
Que bueno, the ugliest house in the street is yours. Venga, púdrase. Y dígale a su mamita que se pudran ustedes.
Ay, Dios mío.
Sí, los tres. All of you. Your father sat there for a whole week. I'm not gonna move my truck. Guess what? He ended up moving it. I won that one. ¿Ah? Tu papito ya se cagaba. Hijo de la que se metieron, chiquitos, ¿eh?
A Spanish Karen. Ay, Dios mío, mami, what are you saying? Oh my goodness, so scandalous. I won that one. I won that one. Anyone who sees disputes in your neighborhood as a game probably shouldn't be in that neighborhood. That's all I gotta say about that. That's Toxic 101, and the rest of us aren't playing a game. Well, you are, Karen. So, or what's Spanish and Karen? It's just Karen, isn't it? I don't know. Is there a Spanish? I don't know what that is. El Karen? I don't know. No, that's just stupid. That's just dumb. That's the Karen. Don't put that in the video. I'm sorry.
Caught my neighbor stealing my plants.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Those are my plants. Haha. Yeah, you're done now, lady. You're done now. Like, just get out there, like, catch it on camera, and then, like, I'm like, nope, that is my plant. That is my plant right there. And you know what? While we're at it, I think I'm gonna take your plant. And, like, that's my tree now. You know, like, I just be like, boom, bam, bop. Give me all your stuff, because you're stealing mine if you don't want me to freaking show this to the police. That's not cool, dude.
You can't evict me for not paying rent. Housing's a human right.
He doesn't know what I know. Watch this.
Hey!
Yeah, turning off the water and the lights, that's not usually good. You know what I mean? If you can't, you gotta pay your rent. Unfortunately, you have to pay to live there.
Hey! He doesn't know what I know. Watch this. Just because I stop paying doesn't mean you can stop your services. That's a constructive eviction. I'm suing.
I knew I shouldn't have rushed into becoming a landlord without learning by following two guys take on real estate here and on YouTube.
Okay, that's helpful. That's good. He's playing both roles, it looks like. That's good. One man in his time plays many parts. You get paid, you have to give the services. You know what I mean? Electricity, heat, so on. It's good to stay informed. Good to stay informed. Too many people out there have no windows. You know what I mean? These university houses are riddled with holes and unsafe stuff, bugs. You know what I mean? You gotta know your rights. You gotta read some stuff. Read it over before you sign. You know what I mean? Me buying rental properties, thinking I'm such a boss and never gonna have issues. Okay? And then have a tenant that isn't paid rent for 5 months. Okay. You gotta pay your rent on time. It's monthly. I've had friends who are like, yeah, I haven't paid my rent in like 4 months. I'm like, how do you have a place to live then? I don't know, maybe my parents scared us growing up, but they're like, if you don't pay your rent by that last day, they steal your food. They steal you. I'm like, what? What? Turn the lights off. You don't have a place. You like all your stuff is like packed, like folded on the curb all of a sudden. You're like, how does this, what? This is a leap year. How did it's the 31st? That was the 1st.
Okay. Tell me this is your home. I feel like this isn't their home. Okay, is this your home? What? Okay, so I don't know how the hell he managed to get that, like literally like crazy device right there. But there's so many things going on here because yes, he did that, and that's not cool. But we also saw right at the end there, the car in the driveway, and then another vehicle just completely blocking said car. I imagine that he's trapped right now, and then this is the retaliation. I don't think this is a very effective retaliation, but like maybe it is. Whoever parked there is the dumbest individual of life though, because like that is just like so abhorrently wrong.
Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Investor Morning. We're at the complex, a 7-unit rental property where 200 to 300 tires were dropped off in the backyard of one of the units the other day. Now, we called the police to make sure they weren't stolen. The police showed up, said, hey, they're not stolen. However, a tire store was just evicted. Now, we have one tenant in there who we are trying to evict as well for not paying rent.
Caught red-handed. Maybe they were stealing the tires. Maybe they were buying the tires, and then they were gonna start their own startup business. I'm down for that. Small businesses?
For 4 months.
Oh,
and the police confirmed, yes, that is
you're making
the
yourself a
tenant who dropped
go-kart
the tires off because their tire store was evicted. And later that
and some kegs quickly went by, and I see a bunch of kegs.
We know each other. One to pay rent, one to tell us, hey, we can't get rental assistance because our tire store was evicted. Okay. And this, we think, may or may not be the tire store based on the police description and the hundreds and thousands of tires in their yard.
Sometimes you need room to start said businesses. You know, you need the backyard. That's a big, beautiful garage. I feel like you could just get about half those tires in there, nice and neat up against the wall, Canadian Tire commercial style. Looks like they're starting a go-kart park in the back. Like that would be like the best startup. You know what I mean? Instead of like, we're gonna start a tire store. I'd be like, ever thought about the go-kart industry, Frank? You know what I mean? I feel like that's just the start of a movie right there. And then he has the best outdoor track in his backyard. All around the world, just travel to. Then you can pay rent. Then you could own the whole property and pay rent, you know? Everything's fair, legalities, money. I love it.
I got arrested for walking in my swimming pool. I got pictures of her and her son. This is all her. My neighbors, I got pictures they took all afternoon.
So they...
That's not her goddamn yard. That is supposed to be an alleyway that's shared. Look, the judge is going to have to decide. The judge done decided this. It doesn't really matter because we still got arrested falsely for criminal trespassing. So I want them arrested for criminal trespassing today.
But you just said it's a shared space. You share, like, it's a shared space, and they were using it to go to their backyard to swim in their pool. And what? You're walking in it right now, so shouldn't you be just as guilty as them? And to get arrested for that? You're just so not even connected to reality, lady.
Signs that you have a slumlord. Secret holes in the walls, exposed wiring, the light that does absolutely nothing, the fireplace that doesn't work, the landlord special all over everything, the laundry room covered in what I can only hope is pee, whatever this is hiding down here.
It's a free allergy.
And the doors that never
I don't get it. This person seems upset by what they're seeing. These are all great. You have a fireplace in your place? That's awesome. I mean, it doesn't work. That sucks. The light on and off. I mean, these are walkthroughs are crucial. Get the landlords to click the lights on. I'm like, oh, do you mind clicking the light on for me? And they're like, oh, it doesn't work. I'm like, might need to get that fixed before I move in then. Holes in walls, there's holes in walls. Drywall is not the most secure type of wall. It's gonna have some holes and chips in it. That needs some floorboard, a little bit of DAP there. Put some duct tape on that wall. Easy, call it a day.
Oh, can you tell me what it is?
Open the door.
Angry.
Okay, yeah, no, keep trying that. That'll work. Just do it a few more times. I think you'll
I
get it
really don't want to open the door unless you calm down.
done. Yeah, there's no way I'm opening the goddamn door.
Open the door.
No.
No way, that's crazy.
I'm sorry. Can you just tell me if something went wrong or if something happened? I'm not aware.
There is something wrong.
Wait, what is? Oh my god, I hate that. I hate that so much. I wanted to know so bad. What the hell went wrong? What was it? Why are you doing this? Why are you annihilating my front door like this, guys? Comment down below if you know what happened at the end of this clip. Maybe if there's a part 3 to this video, we can include it.
So the tenants here decided to rip out all of the cabinets. They stole all of the appliances.
All the shims too?
They even took the countertops, electrical.
Countertops?
Not their house though, so they don't care.
Was that like metal sheeting on the windows though? Yeah, you can't steal. Also, you can't steal like the sinks and the countertops and stuff. Where are you gonna take those? You can't just sell counters. If you were a cabinet maker, I used to be a cabinet maker. That's why I said shims. Or those carpenters out there. That's why I don't do it anymore. They all fell. Oh gosh, is that bugs? Ooh, okay. Clean it up or burn the whole house down. I'm already down for burning the whole house down. A controlled fire from a distance, some marshmallows, bugs are dead, everyone's happy. It's gotta go. Gasoline? That looks like that house that I used to, I worked for a cleanup industry, or a junk place. And I used to go into some bug-ridded houses like that. Big hoarder houses. Light it up, you know, make a Guy Fawkes night of it. Clean it all up, get some old clothes in there, you know, Goodwill doesn't want them, be like, throw them on the bonfire. Have a big town bonfire. It's community, it's getting close to each other. It's way too much bugs, way too much. Ooh, itchy, itchy, itchies.
I'm illegal? No way.
What's
Is
illegal?
it? I didn't agree to it either.
You're precious, Karen!
Karen.
You're precious, God! Karen!
Karen Martin?
Karen Wilkinson Marlowe! Mark!
Holy she's got 3 last names?
Never married a lawyer! Her name is Marlowe!
Oh.
She's probably up there too!
I thought it was Martin.
Picture God! Picture!
That's what her name's Martin, not Marlo.
Her
Oh.
What is this conversation?
Did you pay to have it fixed?
Oh my god, you guys. I'm laughing just like the guy filming because it just seemed like, what is this conversation? It seemed like the type of conversation two drunk friends have with each other at the end of the night where nothing makes sense, people are slurring words, and it's just chaos.
Speak. Speak.
Hey, good boy.
Yeah. Good boy. Oh, that guy's bad.
What?
He's such a weirdo.
Oh, okay, come on, get out of here!
Leave.
Leave!
Oh,
you!
Why does he do that?
I don't know, he was here last week too.
There's no way he made it across the yard. Seriously.
Well, look at the tracks though. Shh. What?
Look up the water bowl.
Water? Why? What are you doing?
Okay, so that has to be fake as hell. That's hilarious. That's honestly really funny, man. Like, I don't know how these guys decided to make that, but I feel for my dude who's got his shirt off and he's like, okay, like, I'll play the part of the crazy guy. And then they're like, great. So you're gonna have your shirt off, you're gonna wipe your face on the freezing cold glass after you spit on it, and then you're gonna get in the snow and cover yourself completely up, and we're gonna throw cold water on you. That would suck. I do not want to be part of this skit anymore, guys. That is like full up pneumonia levels things right there.
According to this conversation or this video, this guy doesn't leave me alone. You're always harassing me. Leave me alone. Please leave. You block my driveway. You come and knock on my house at all times. That's harassment. I'm asking you to leave. You're not parking enforcement.
I even have footage of you parking in front of the fire hydrant.
You have a camera looking at me. You're spying on me at all times. Dude, please leave.
You're concerned about being parked in front of the hydrant? Listen, buddy, if the fire department's gonna come and there's a fire, they're probably just gonna tell you what, that fire truck's even if you had an F-150 and you're parked in front of that fire hydrant, that fire truck is gonna take it out, no problem. I also don't like how when he's filming, Buddy's just way back here in the street, just like, hey, what's up, man? Like, what do you mean, man? Like, yeah. Why you gotta stand so creepy like that? Why you gotta do that? That's so strange. Don't do that. Don't be creepy about it, bro. What the heck, man? Right.
This is the day she put it up. We didn't notice for 3 days. Okay, what are you putting up? What are you putting up, lady? I want to know. Pause to read. You guys are sick. Get some help. Okay, yeah, no, that is definitely questionable right there. This is one of those scenarios though where it's like, I want to know what prompted this, you know, like what happened here? Are these guys regularly like checking their cameras and posting you on social media? Like, is that something? Because if that's the case, I'd be like, hey man, like stop tossing me on social media without my permission, you know, or like if that's what's going on. I don't know, these videos are so small, man. Like I wish that we could get the pretext going on. Like, why are they sick? Are they actually sick? What have they done? Comment down below if you guys know.
Oh.
Get on the street. Get on the street.
Oh.
Get on the street.
He had fists there.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get out on the street. You want to call me a
what?
You want to call me a Let's go. Yes, you did.
Look at
you
his
told me. Get.
You're going to jail.
Really? Try and prove it.
Oh.
Try and prove it. It's on tape?
Yes.
What's on tape?
I just
what?
hit on
That you
express.
called me a It's on tape.
Wow. I'm actually really happy that that was on tape. Sorry. Even if he did call you a it'll get blurred, but whatever. You can't throw hands. Too many times I've been called, I'm kidding. No one's actually ever called me that in my life. Surprisingly. Surprisingly. Well, maybe behind my back, who knows? Not to my face.
It's not my problem. Don't park it here. 5 days one time, you were 7 days you were here. Who do you think you are?
No, I move every Wednesday and weekend.
Yeah, but then you park it. I have the photos. You want to see them? Because the parking is going to see them. I'm going to take care of this. I can't park. We have cars too.
Okay, I'm going to assume she's an old lady. She's probably a Karen, but looking at the parking situation as I'm not only am I a lawyer, but I'm also a detective. Put a detective hat on here, smoking a cigar here. But it looks like the street's pretty filled up, and in every city, I'm sure, as you know, parking can be an issue. So were they actually parking there? You know, yeah, maybe. Does she have a right to be upset? Maybe. But from the evidence that's been presented, she is freaking out, and my number one rule is, if you're freaking out in the video, you're probably in the wrong.
Oh man, my dude's at it. My guy is so fed up. Man, I want to know what got him to this place. Like, was it the garbage can? Is he just pissed off at the garbage can? Like, it fell over and then it's like he got pissed off. Then he just started freaking out? Or was it like these people? Is that what happened? Or maybe these people put his garbage can there on his driveway on purpose. Ooh, plot thickens. I'm not sure.
Got a problem with you?
Yeah, look, we've all got a problem with you, mate.
What a shame.
Why don't you bloody grow up? Hey!
Oh, no, no, no.
Hey, why don't you bloody get out? Get off me! Why don't you bloody grow up, the pair of you? And you ain't got the guts to say anything against him. You're no godless bloody wonders, the pair of you.
Really? You just want to damage everybody's stuff, don't you? Keep on damaging the cars all the time.
Oh,
I'm not a liar.
You tell against us?
Flooded our garden.
Why don't you piss off indoors and look at your cameras?
You got cameras as well.
Okay, we can stop it. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Something about damaging, but the little fart noise the guy made. It's like, honestly, in those moments, I guess you kind of have to do, like, go back to your childhood when you'd be like, and like, just to, not that it gets them where it hurts, but it makes them even more irritated because you're not taking it seriously, you know? I love it. I love it.
You don't have a problem coming to our house when the police are called. So neither do we. Trash box. Don't worry. I'm recording the same. And they can see how all yours it's over here. And once these bushes come in contact with our driveway, you're done.
You're done. You're done. That's, guys, where's that accent from? Tell me. Let me know in the comments. Are you from, what is that accent? It's a little thick. It's a little, is that, maybe some South Carolina, some North Carolina? She's worried about bushes. Don't worry about bushes. Let's worry about, like, what's going on in Europe right now. Russia kind of scary. That's something to worry about. You're worried about your bushes? Not so scary. Not so scary.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh. Oh man, my guy came running. Holy, he was ready to throw hands at the end there. And so was the dog actually. Jeez, I want to see like part 2 of this and like dog and him like square it off against like the garbage throwers. Like that would make for some epic fights right there.